Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Chef, Pitmaster, Daniel Hammond here, Smoking Soul Barbecue, Chicago. I am in the lab right now, working on a few things, trying to perfect what I feel like has already been perfected, but you can't get any worse, right? So you always got to make sure that you're sharpening your tools. That includes your your skill level sometimes. So I'm going to cut some spare rib. Look at that, beautiful. Look at that, that's gorgeous. I'm going to cut some spare ribs and talk shop with you guys. You guys updates on what's going on, what's next. First and foremost, thank you everybody for all the love that you have shown me. I've been blessed enough to be able to do this barbecue thing. I've been blessed to be able to do this thing full-time professionally for 2 years now. And I gotta tell you, putting your all into something that you love is one of the greatest things that can ever, I just can't express how dope it is, how great it is. And then to see my name in magazines and the Chicago Tribune and all this other stuff, to be recognized as, you know, a pitmaster in the national sense, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy what I do. You know what I'm saying? I really do. These boys came out real good. These babies came out of off my Lang 84, which might be the best rib cooker that I have in this wide variety of things I have in my yard. I honestly cannot be more grateful. I could not be more grateful for what's been happening and what's to come. So I want to thank you guys for supporting me on my journey, because this journey is just beginning. There's so much more to do in this long journey of barbecue. Check this out. Yeah. There's so much to do in this long journey of barbecue, and I have so many plans. So people have been asking me lately about a restaurant. For those of you that know that having a restaurant is one of my dreams, I would like to open a restaurant one day, but lately I have really been kind of heavy on the pop-up scene here in Chicago. I really am enjoying the grassroots of it all. You know, just starting off with just me and the smoker, and doing farmers market demonstrations and things like that. I'm really enjoying that. I do have some aspirations for what I want to do. Look at this. Oh, we got a dripper. As far as restaurants are concerned, I'm going to name my restaurant Second City Smoke, which is, to me, something very special. I'm constantly rebranding and becoming something better. And I think that's one of the main keys in this industry, is to continue to remain as excellent as possible. I look and I see my peers doing their thing, and I know sometimes those of us who work in a certain industry, or if we do things, we see our peers doing their thing, and sometimes we might get discouraged because we're not doing exactly what they're doing. But I assure you, if you are working hard enough, you are doing more than enough for yourself, and you got to keep going. You know what I mean? You got to keep going, keep hustling. You know what I mean? And support your people, support all your friends and what they want to do, things like that. So we got the rib tip. Chicago style rib tip, baby. The way it's supposed to be. Look at that. I'm barely hitting this thing with this cleaver. And there you go. And you got a dripper. So, what I say is, keep pushing, keep supporting your people, keep showing up in the places that where like-minded people are. If you're around like-minded people, then the results are gonna come. If you keep working, and the results are gonna come. So far as my journey is concerned, I've been absolutely blessed enough to be able to say, hey, I started this from nothing. This started from absolutely nothing, y'all. This started from cooking in the backyard, honestly. Learning the craft. And figuring out if this is what I want to do. For those that know me, I started off as a teacher. I was also a musician, singer-songwriter in the music industry. And you couldn't tell me anything. I knew for sure that one day I was going to win a Grammy. I knew that. When I picked up culinary and picked up my barbecue influence, I never looked back. I had to make a decision. I had to make a decision on what I want. What I want for me, what I want for my family, et cetera, right? So I love showing you guys these little food bites here. Yeah. Look at that. That's your rib tip. So I put in the work, man. I put in the work, started off cooking barbecue on my Webers, which is why I go so hard for Weber right now. You know what I mean? Which is why, I push that, because if it wasn't for Weber, this wouldn't be. Smoky Soul barbecue would not be a thing if it wasn't for Weber, man. If it wasn't for Weber Grills. And I've been so blessed to be able to be a part of the Weber family. Speaking of which, November 9th, I believe, is my next class in Lombard, Illinois at the Weber Grill Cooking School. So if you're in the Chicago area, please come by, get your tickets. They will sell out. Come by. This class is going to be dope because you're not going to have to do anything. I'm doing all the physical work. All right, it's going to be a demo class. I'm going to give a brief history on Chicago style barbecue and what these represent, because these are going to be part of the menu. So rib tips. And just so you guys know, I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to barbecue. But I do believe in new innovative methods and tricks to use. And so when I talk about Chicago style barbecue, I am really going back to the roots. I'm really bringing up the conversations that no one in America is bringing up about Chicago. And that's the roots in the meat industry. And unfortunately, you got some people that are a little disrespectful. Like, what? When does barbecue come out of Chicago? Blah, blah, blah. Let me say this. Even if you came to Chicago and didn't like the barbecue, those times are changing. We're experiencing a barbecue revolution here in Chicago that's absolutely stunning. Let's and Betty Smokehouse, Sanders Barbecue, Heifer Barbecue, Green Street Smoked Meats. Everywhere, a lot of Texas influence, but definitely some Midwest influence as well, which is what we like. I think that we've accepted that Texas is essentially one of the definitive styles of barbecue. Oh, that's delicious. But man, I'm trying to do something where I don't want this to remind you of Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like the Beyonce songs goes, this ain't Texas, right? I wanna give you guys something a little bit different. I want that brisket to have a little more herb into it, a little more feel where you can put that on a sandwich. You know what I mean? And that's just me. So, cheers. So when I go in, about Chicago barbecue, I really am speaking on what this revolution is becoming. Umami Q, Knott's Avenue, all these different barbecue styles and flavors represent Chicago. Chicago is a melting pot of people, right? So I take that extremely seriously. But I try not to take myself too seriously, right? These are the times here where here we are, the day before Labor Day. I don't have any orders. All I have is my time. And my time today has been used for therapy. Barbecue is my therapy. It's what I need. This is my smoked jerk rib tip. I have a Caribbean background, so I do love these things. These were mentioned in the Midwest Living article from Chef Brian Jupiter about my rib tips, my jerk rib tips. He told me, this is what Brian told me. Brian said he tasted this jerk rib tip, and this is one of my top sellers. He tasted the jerk rib tip and said, Daniel, you can make a restaurant and just sell those and kill it. And here go my wheels turning. I'm like, maybe I should, you know what I'm saying? But I got so much more to offer, on the barbecue front. But I have to remember that there will be some pieces of that puzzle that are gonna stand out, and my jerk rib tips stand out over anybody's in the city. Not many people are doing jerk rib tips like that, and those that are, I don't think are doing it correctly, and that includes the Jamaicans, which, I'm part of that culture too. So a lot of times, I know when it comes to jerk rib tips, I'm pretty much the best and only game in town for that matter. But no need to toot my own horn. I think my reputation kind of solidifies it. You know what I mean? But with that being said, this year has been a great year. I made my first 2 TV appearances this year on Daytime Chicago, and next up, who knows? I got some ideas of what I want to do. So hopefully, the people who are doing it think that I'm good for it. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, when that happens, get ready. Because we're setting Chicago off at that point in time, right? People ask me about who my influences are in barbecue. I would have to say currently, my dad was my biggest supporter before he passed away. And right now, he truly, truly inspires me to cook. Like, his memory truly inspires me to cook. Rodney Scott, I remember when I first learned about, Pitmaster Rodney Scott, I remember saying to myself, hey, I know if I can do it, if he can do it, I know I can. You know what I'm saying? So all these thoughts that I'm having here are possible. Because at first I'm like, what sets me apart? What makes you different? You know what I mean? This is a rib tip. Look at that. Look at that. That rib tip's almost the size of a rib bone. That's a slammer. So Pitmaster Rodney Scott, Rasheed Phillips, just seeing guys who represent excellence in barbecue, you know what I mean? It's a lot. Mike Emerson from Pappy's Barbecue. Of course, he's long retired now. But his barbecue, his ribs are what inspired my ribs to be what they are. So shout out to Pappy's Barbecue, St. Louis. To Mike. Spoke with Mike a few times. Great guy. Yeah, updates. I've been talking and rambling. Updates. We got the Emporium here in Chicago, which is like an adult arcade bar, right? Pinball machines, old school video games, pool table, the whole 9 yards. I'll be out front on the smoker, on Big Girl right here, getting it in. That's my Emporium pop-up on the 14th. Then 3 days later, we're at Frontier Restaurant, where Chef Brian Jupiter is. He won't be there, but I will. I'm doing my smokehouse pop-up, my end of summer pop-up. That menu is crazy, y'all. Go on my page and see that menu. That menu is gonna be insane. And I promise you, you look at that menu for the price, I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be taken care of big time. So that menu is gonna be insane. Then we have a barbecue brunch at Frontier. That is gonna be October 12th. That's gonna be amazing. I got some ideas for the barbecue brunch. One of the items is gonna be something that I never made, but I always wanted to make, which is a brisket Benedict. Man, it's gonna be absolutely insane. I can't wait for you guys to be there. So please be on the lookout for that. But get those tickets to the Smokehouse pop-up for the 17th. Get those now. They're gonna sell out probably the week before because people tend to do the last minute sales. You know what I mean? Get them tickets. And I guarantee you won't be disappointed. And I want to see you guys there. Let's have a drink together. Let's talk mess. Let's eat some good barbecue. I'll be on the cutting boards doing the thing. And all you guys got to do is come and have some fun. All right? So, what else? What else I got? What else we got coming up? Sweater Weather Barbecue is returning this year. It's going to return at Emporium again sometime in October. I got the date for that yet, but we're doing it a little bit different than we did it last year, which was my very first pop-up last year. But Sweater Weather Barbecue is returning. Fall barbecue at its finest. Bring the short rib sandwich back. That's going to be nuts. Everybody loved that. That's pretty much all I could think of right now for what's happening next. If you guys are getting anything for the holiday season, start putting your orders in immediately. I guarantee you this year is going to be a sellout year, and I want you guys to be ahead of the game. People normally start ordering around October, so go ahead and start that process for yourself. Figure out what you want. I just want to share this with you. I know I rambled on a little bit, but these are the times where I like to spend time with you guys and see what you think. Leave some messages in the comments for me. Let me know what you guys think. See if you guys want to come out to any of the events coming up or anything like that. Hit me up, email me, chefdaniel@smokysoulbbq.com. Email me, let me know if I'm doing a good job, a bad job. Don't be disrespectful and all, no, I'm just playing. Hit me up, let me know what's going on. Follow all my social medias, my YouTube channel, subscribe, like, and we're gonna get to some episodes. I'm gonna do some holiday stuff this year. I haven't done any episodes in a while. I have been super duper busy, but this year is gonna be that time where we get into that, and I can't wait to share everything with you guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so I cut everything up right here in this video. I love you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Everybody, please come out to the Emporium. Come have some fun. Come out to Frontier Restaurant on the 17th. Come catch me and my crew. Pop-up city, baby. We doing the Smokehouse pop-up. We're doing short ribs, salmon. We're doing the spare rib. We're doing lamb. Yo, that lamb gonna be crazy, yo. You know what I mean? So come on out, come enjoy it. Shout out to Booze Blocks. Hold up, cause I've been playing, and I ain't done enough content with my booze stuff. Shout out to, well, it's upside down. Shout out to Booze Blocks. They provide my blocks for me, and they have been nothing but amazing to me. Shout out to Booze Blocks for hooking me up. Shout out to Weber. Shout out to Lane Smokers. All the different, Dow Strong Knives. Shout out to them. Everybody, every company who has came in and embraced me with open arms. Cooking Guild. Everybody, just thank you so much for all the love and support. Shout out to WGN. Everybody, this September is going to be amazing. Everything you touch in September is going to prosper. So I want you to watch how September is going to be September to remember, y'all. So I want you to watch how this goes, watch what we do, and I promise you, you are going to enjoy this year. The rest of this year is gonna end with a bang. And next year, man, look, let me tell you, 2025, man, it will not disappoint. But we ain't there yet. Let's get through the fall. Let's get to the holiday season, all right, y'all? I'ma holler at y'all later. Peace, and I love you. Thank you. Let's smoke it.